Slash Melanore. Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining me again. You're with Fixu, level 56, Holy Priest. Blood Elf is the race, and I'm currently standing in the Valley of Strength. And as usual, we're going to do some leveling up with the dungeon finding tool. Same dungeons as usual. We don't get any more dungeons till level 60, unfortunately, so that's a bit of a shame. If I look at the calendar, next time walking event is all the way on the 1st of February. Again, a little bit far away, I think. Wait, where are we? January. So, maybe even further, actually. March. Surely there's another one. I thought there might be one before that. Time walking event ends. Oh well. So we're standing in the queue now. Got 3 DPS. We've got myself, and we're just waiting for a tank to join us. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll see you in the dungeon. Okay, welcome back. Looks like we are in the Necrotic Wake. Done this one a few times now, and I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. We have a Paladin level 51 tank, a 54 level Paladin DPS, 58 level Warrior, and a level 60 Troll Hunter, which I'm happy about. So someone on the team can do some serious damage. That'll speed up the fights. If you're unfamiliar with the game... Oh, we just lost the troll. Damn it. Okay, not to worry. Tank's doing a very good job actually, mitigating damage. Looks like the team's taking a bit of sort of poison rain damage. I'm not sure quite what that is. I'm going to re-queue us. And we've got a level 54 druid who's just joined the team. So damage won't be insanely high in this group. Not to worry. A lot of damage flying around at the moment. High threat from me. I'm going to fade out. Keeping a prayer of mending in the group. You can kind of tell the DPS is a little bit low. The fights are sort of dragging a little bit. It's not terrible. I can't mass dispel the disease, unfortunately, even though I'd like to. I think I pulled those mobs then, like a boss. In my defense, I have no defense. I was going to say in my defense. No defense at all. I'm just a bit of a noob sometimes, is my defense. Oh, we've actually pulled the boss. I didn't even realise. Someone needs to get that worm off me, if they wouldn't mind. The carrion worm. Just throwing a few heals out there. Dispel that disease. Boss is about to die. Very good. I've got a new headpiece. I don't think it's an upgrade though. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, it is an upgrade. Very nice. You tend to get the same gear over and over again in these dungeons, just different levels of the same. It's not very exciting, unfortunately. It's one of my criticisms of the modern game, and I've got quite a few if you care to listen. Most people don't. I'm sure we can all criticize. It's easy to break things down, isn't it? Harder to build. Necrotic bolt. Gotta watch that. That's quite a lot of damage, necrotic bolt. What have I got here? Summon a steward. Boon of the Ascended. Should dispel that, shouldn't I? I probably should dispel all of them, really, with my mass dispel, but I keep forgetting because I'm a bit slack. Oh well. Let us move to the next group. Kind of missed my Divine Star spell. I know it wasn't really the greatest spell ever, but I don't know. It's nice to feel like you're contributing to the DPS a little bit. I feel like I'm doing okay generally with the healing. Nothing too taxing. No one behind me. Don't stand in those. Oh, look at that. Long silence. Okay. Mounting up. Oops, where's the tank going? Just try to move it along a little bit. Oops, now we're all feared. That was a bit silly. Very bad. Got feared into some random mob. That's the problem with these fearing things. Oh, now we've got another strange spell sucking us in somewhere. Oh, another interesting spell. That's probably why most groups avoid that guy. Okay, another random pull. That's the problem with, I don't know, like taking your own special little... Oops. Where's the tank gone? Taking your own special little route around the mobs can be creative, or it just can be a bit annoying. Maybe it's just bad situational awareness from the DPS. Like we've got a druid sort of pulling a little bit here. And he's posting comments in the chat. I try to be helpful if I can, not be aggressive if possible. Sometimes my temper flares up a little bit, but I just kind of keep it to myself if I can. People often just trying to do their best. Sometimes you don't really know how old a person is. Might be a little kid on the other end there trying their best. Okay. Next boss. This boss will probably be a little bit more challenging with a low DPS group. This is my first low damage group, so let's see how we go with this boss. We'll probably get a chance to do more of the boss mechanics than usual. In most cases, this boss is dead within a few seconds. What is this boon of the Ascended? quite sure what this is. I just cast it just for the fun of it. It's a really strange boss. It doesn't really seem to do that much damage, you know. People are getting out of the green swirlies. But you get the feeling that even if they stood in the green swirlies, it probably wouldn't do much damage to them on this normal mode. And away we go. This boss is a little bit more challenging. I think in past groups it's when the tank decides they're going to pull half the room at once. It makes it even more challenging. Let's see how we go with this paladin tank. What his style is. Spare parts coming at me. It's quite funny. It's very Addams Family-esque. Ooh, got incapacitated quite badly there. Gonna fade. Feels like someone keeps pulling stuff that they shouldn't, is my feeling. Okay, gonna spam a few heals here. Using a few cooldowns, keep the group alive. Also I feel. Finally the other warriors joined us. Okay, let's come across this side of the room. Keeping Prayer of Mending alive. Just checking there's no one behind me. Just going to cast a few heals. Sometimes it generates a proc, like an instant flash heal. Okay, come over back here, final little group. Developed a bit of threat there, using Fade. I can oh wow. Some of those spells do a lot of damage. Just going to come in here a little bit. Don't get attacked from behind. Okay, next phase of the fight about to start. Don't fully understand this phase. Not sure what I'm really supposed to do in that instance. Oh. Just kind of standing back when I get that spell on me. Trying to reset the cooldown. Firing up Apotheosis. It's kind of a cool graphic on the priest when he's in Apotheosis mode. Prayer of Mending back out to the group. Throwing a heal. That paladin seems to take a lot of damage for some reason. Not sure if it's just poor positioning or what. Okay. I think this... Oh, that's right, we've got to kill the golems. Rot Spew, first of all. Tank doing well to keep threat. Rishtal has got some issues just standing still. Not sure what's going on. Okay. More loot. Now we've got Stitch Flesh's creation. This is that phase where you've got to stand in front of the boss. I think he should move a little bit further away from the platform. Oh well, did well. Not quite sure what that does, to be honest. Wow, that was impressive. We killed that boss super fast. Okay, time for the final boss. This boss can occasionally create headaches, but you just have to keep your wits about you and just remember the phases of the fight. And as a healer, I've got to dispel the frozen thing off me when everyone's out of range. And now we have to run because there's about to start a kind of hailstorm effect. Very good. And that's all there really is to it. Someone gets frozen. I dispel it once everyone's out of the thing. And then we run. Preferably sort of away from everyone else. Boss is getting a bit lower. Certainly not a cakewalk this time. Once again, dispel and dispel him, and we run. I just feel like that warrior doesn't actually really know what he's doing. Normally I'm not critical of other players, but he was kind of being a bit of a noob, I have to say. Okay. He's looted 1,000 gold. Well, there we go. So once again, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this leveling journey. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope you join me again soon for more leveling adventures. Bye for now.